Hello and welcome to another edition of Our Lives. We're ready to get started now that you've joined us. Today we are taking a look at hoop dreams from a different point of view. Two local coaches dreamed of changing young lives in their community through the game of basketball. Brian Critchtier, also known as Coach K, and Linwood Latta are the co-founders of Stamford Peace Basketball Club. Welcome to you both.
Thank you.
Okay, first of all, for those who don't know, what is Stamford Peace Basketball?
Stamford Peace is a AAU basketball program, a high-end travel basketball program that ostensibly uses the game of basketball to create a value proposition and to have kids understand that their main goals are the classroom, at home, and in the community, and that basketball is simply the privilege, the reward that comes with doing the right things in that setting.
And Coach Latta, how long have you been up and running?
This is our fifth year of the program. We started in 2008 and started with one team, 11th and 12-year-olds, and we've progressed to the point now where we have 14 teams doing well. And
How many kids in 14 teams?
right now we had approximately 150 to 250 kids to try out for the program.
And we're going to share some pictures while we're talking. So give us the age groups of the kids that you currently have on the 14 teams.
They run from our youngest are third graders. We have a third and fourth grade boys team, and there are about 12 kids on that team. And then we've got, it runs until 10th grade. We've got a 10th grade high school age boys team and a high school age girls team. The high school age boys team is one that has been with us really since the beginning, and so they're 5-year veterans in many cases.
And Coach K, how is this organization funded?
Thus far, for the first 5 years, I've funded it myself. I had the great fortune to have a good career on Wall Street for about 18 years, and in '06. Told my partners that I really wanted to devote myself to kids and making a difference in the game of basketball, which is sort of rooted in my family and in me. And so I've used the time and the financial wherewithal to fund it. We just became a 501c3, and so given the number of teams and the amount of travel involved, we're going to be raising some funds, but thus far we've been able to do it ourselves.
That is amazing. And you have a philosophy about basketball. Why don't you tell us about that?
Yeah, it's twofold. The one is the one that's paramount is that basketball is a privilege. That your job as a young person, and we try to convey it in terms that they understand and compare it to their own families and people they know. The job as a young person is to do their best in school, do their chores at home, be good citizens, and the compensation for that job is that they get adults like us and high-end coaching and teaching to invest in them. And we emphasize that at nearly every practice, nearly every interaction. We talk about how basketball is a privilege. And then the secondary goal is really a sense of belonging and diversity. That we say often that we don't care what your financial situation is, what the color of your skin is, what the religious background that you may have, where you were born. We really want kids just to understand that they can play together and root for one another, and that that's really what this is about.
And Coach Latta, I'm assuming that kids are buying into this if you have that many who have joined the league?
Yes, they are. They are. One of the things that we try to do is to make sure that they understand that if you perform well on the basketball court, you can take that same success into the classroom, into your behavior at home, doing your chores. We expect perfection. That's what we thrive for, and not only just on the court, but as a whole.
And how does one contact you? Wants to donate, wants to have a child participate, wants to see where you're playing?
Yeah, we have a website that's kept up to date actively. It's www.stamfordpeace.com. All of those things, including the calendar and the schedule, is on there, as well as how to contact us and how to donate, time and volunteer. We have we coach varsity basketball together. We were at West Hill High School in Stamford, and that's what germinated this idea. And then we're now at St. Luke's in New Canaan, and so we have kids that have graduated and played with us in the past that come back even from college and volunteer their services. So we try to make it a real community event.
All right, gentlemen, thank you so much. And very quickly, who's going to win the NCAA?
No doubt about it, North Carolina.
North Carolina?
North Carolina. I'm from North Carolina originally, so I have to stay with my home state.
Okay. Well, thank you both for coming, and great job, and good luck in the future.
Thank you very much.
All right. When we come back here on Our Lives, a live, noteworthy jazz performance that you will only see here on Our Lives. So make sure you join me after the break for the sounds of the Jazz Guild of Fairfield County.